Good morning, everybody. I got 3 songs here, some country type songs, and I'm going to do them all in one video like I did a few days ago with some other music. We have Tennessee Ernie Ford doing 16 Tons, Red Foley doing Midnight. Don't really remember what that song sounds like. And then Gene Vincent with Be-Bop-A, Lula. Tennessee Ernie Ford, 16 Tons. But can I tell you a little story about 16 Tons? If you'll indulge me. When I was in the Navy, this guy and I, we would stand watch down in the boiler room, and we would just sit there and make up our own lyrics to songs. And this was one of the songs we made up our own lyrics to. But we made it because we were on a Navy ship, and it was, 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older, blah, 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 and deeper in debt. But we changed the words to... the part where it goes, St. Peter, don't you call me, because I can't go. We changed it to Chief Walters, don't you call me, because I can't go. I owe my soul to the bilges below. And there was much more to it than that, but I don't remember it all. And Chief Walters was our chief petty officer down there. And the bilges, of course, I owe my soul to the bilges below. Of course, the bilges are the deepest, lowest, greasiest, nastiest part of the ship in the boilers, because I worked in the boiler room. I was a BT. So we were going to go over the equator. And that is a big thing for the Navy, to go over the equator. The guys that haven't been over the equator yet, they get tortured. The guys who have been over already, they get to do the torturing. So we hadn't been over the equator yet. So they decided that each division was going to put on a little bit of a talent show. And we were like, well, okay, we got to put on a talent show. So we decided, well, hey, why don't we just use that? We already wrote it. Well, you know what I mean? We changed the lyrics to it, and it applied to the what was going on in the Navy. So we did that, and it was fine. But going over the equator is quite the event. It's a regular ceremony. You get a card. It's in your official record. That you've been over the equator and over the date line and all that kind of stuff. But, you're up, and they feed you a horrible breakfast. It's like nasty, horrible coffee and burnt toast with mustard and half-cooked eggs or something like that. Just whatever they decide to do. And you eat that nasty breakfast, or you don't. You're out, and they send you out on the forecastle, which is the very front of the ship. And we're all out there in our underwear, and they hose you down with the fire hoses. I don't remember everything, but one of the processes is you got to go see Davy Jones, or not Davy Jones, but Neptune. And Neptune sits there and he judges you and decides what your punishment's going to be. And there's also the royal baby sitting there, and the royal baby is the guy with the biggest gut, and you got to kiss the royal baby's belly. And there's all kinds of nasty grease and anything else they can find. Just the nastiest old shit that they can find to roll all over this guy's stomach. And you got to kiss, and you're going up there going, but meanwhile, he grabs you by your head and just rubs your face into all that nasty grease and hair from the barbershop or whatever they decided to wipe all over this guy's gut. But an aside here, when we had already been over the equator, and we were getting ready to dish it out the next time, because I'd been over the equator a couple of times. The guy that wrote that song, he was the royal baby, so he got to dish it out. See, what goes around comes around. So anyway, and then after that, you get sentenced by Neptune, and he, off to the garbage chute with you. And the garbage chute is the rafts. If you know anything about, well, it's like a 6-man or whatever it is, 8-man raft. One of those things that the Navy has and other services, And they fill it with water, and they fill it with the most nastiest junk that they can find. Old pork chop bones and coffee grounds and eggshells and just anything they could get from the mess decks that's nasty. Old garbage can full of stuff. Okay, we'll dump it in that water, and you have to dive through that, come up the other side, blech, with all that stuff, with a bunch of guys waiting on the other side, ready with the cut-off fire hoses, ready to whale you as you come out of that thing. Sounds like fun. Join the Navy, see the world. But anyway, I just thought, thinking of this song, it all comes back to me about going over the equator. But there it is. Like I say, Johnny, Tennessee Ernie Ford, 16 tons, what do you get? So we wrote that song. We didn't write the song, but we changed the lyrics to it, and we got to use our thing. But we called ourselves the Oscar and Hammerstein of B Division, me and this other guy, because we would just sit down there and think of music and change the words to it. All right. If you put up with me this long, now it's Tennessee Ernie Ford and 16 tons. I owe my soul to the bilges below.
People say a man is made out of mud.
Mud.
A poor man's made out of muscle and blood.
Blood.
Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons.
What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt.
St. Peter, don't you call me,
Chief
'cause
Walters,
I
don't
can't
you
go.
call me, 'cause
I owe
my soul to the bilges below.
store.
We thought we were pretty good too. We thought we were pretty good.
I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons, a number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, to bless my soul, you load 16 tons.
What do you get?
Another day older
And deeper in debt.
St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause
I can't go.
I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama lion. Can't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and
Deeper in debt.
St. Peter, don't you call me,
'Cause I can't go.
I owe my soul to the company store.
Now remember, the bilges below. I owe my soul to the bilges below. And that was true.
If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't.
A lot of men died.
One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the
Left one will.
you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
And you ain't lived unless you've cleaned out some bilges, been down in there and mucked about and all that mess. So there you have it. Tennessee Ernie Ford. Thank you, Tennessee Ernie Ford, for supplying us with a cool song for when we went over the equator. Now, Red Foley doing Midnight. Now, Midnight, I don't know. I'll remember just as soon as I hear it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Midnight, I've spent another lonely day thinking of you. Midnight,
Who else has done this?
tomorrow is on its way.
Patsy Cline, maybe?
Empty and blue, I am so lonely at midnight for you. Midnight, oh what a lonely time to weep. I ought to know. Midnight, I should have been fast asleep hours ago. Still I'm crying 'cause I miss you so.
reminds me of another song. Just the way it does that.
Midnight, tomorrow is on its way.
That makes me think of something. Not sure what though.
I'm so lonely at midnight for you.
I wonder how many songs end like that. Down, down. Millions. Red Foley. I knew a guy named Bruce Foley many years ago. Next up, Gene Vincent and Be-Bop-A Lula. We all know this song, don't we?
Well, Be-Bop-A,
No album cover for some reason.
Be-Bop-A, Lula, I don't
Me, baby.
Be-Bop-A, Lula, she's my baby.
Be-Bop-A Lula.
I don't mean maybe.
Be-Bop-A Lula, she. My baby, my baby.
My baby, well, she's the gal in the red blue jeans. She's the queen of all the team. She's the woman that I know. She's the woman that loves me so. Say, Be-Bop-A Lula, she's my baby. Be-Bop-A Lula, I don't make my Be-Bop-A Lula, she.
My baby,
My baby, my baby doll. That's right.
oh, my baby doll. Is he saying my baby doll? My baby doll, my baby doll. You know, all this time, I thought it was my baby now, my baby now, my baby now. Wow. See that? I've been wrong all these years. My baby doll, my baby doll. If in fact he's saying that.
She's the one that's got that beat. She's the one with the flying feet. She's the one that walks around the store. She's the one who yells more.
Don't you know this kind of stuff was... You can't have him breathing hard. You know what that means. My baby doll. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with that. My baby doll, my baby doll. Oh, there you go. See that? You learn something new every day.
Well, Be-Bop-A Lula, she's my baby. Be-Bop-A Lula, I don't mean my baby. Be-Bop-A Lula, she's my baby. Be-Bop-A Lula, I don't mean my baby.
Be-Bop-A Lula,
she, my baby doll.
my baby doll, my baby doll. Well, don't feel bad about that. Not knowing the lyrics. I have a nephew that I think it's an Eric Clapton song. It's like, I want to be your forever man. I want to be your forever man. Well, he thought, for some reason, he thought that he was saying, I want to be your bald-headed man. For the longest time, he was sure that it was, I want to be your bald-headed man. Now, it doesn't make much sense, but, what are you going to do? What are you going to question the guy who wrote the song? What kind of lyrics are those? Hey, they're my lyrics. That's what kind of lyrics those are. All right, everybody. Tennessee Ernie Ford singing 16 Tons, and what do you get? Red Foley singing Midnight, and Gene Vincent singing Be-Bop-A Lula, she's my baby doll, not baby now, like I thought. But, wrong again. All righty, folks. Till the next one, whenever that may be. In about 3 minutes, actually.